Okay, hello friends. As we are progressing towards our chakras, we have already done three chakras that are Muladhara, Manipur, Swadhisthana, and all these three chakras are related to our physical needs, our emotions, our feelings, and all those things. It caters to all our outer aspects of the body. But when we come to the fourth chakra, that is Anahat Chakra, this chakra is the connection between the lower three chakras and the upper three chakras. So that is lower three chakras, that is our Muladhara, Swadhisthana, Manipur. And then comes the upper three chakras, that is our Vishuddha, Agya, and Sahasrara chakra. So this Anahat chakra is the bridge between the lower three chakras and the upper three chakras. So whether we want to live well, uh, in either physically, emotionally, or mentally, then we need our lower three chakras to be in completely balance. And when they are in balance, then we can rise above our those three chakras and come to our Anahat chakra. So Anahat, the meaning of Anahat is unstruck. Unstruck, that is, without striking, you can make the sound. The name of Anahat in Sanskrit means sound that is made without any things which we are striking, like without striking we can make the sound. Anahad nad jo hum kehte hain, that comes from Anahat Chakra. So it is always fresh, that sound is always fresh, it is always deep and unhurt. It will not hurt anyone, it is always a soothing sound. So the location of this chakra is our heart region, and the element of this chakra is air. See how we are moving up. We started with earth element, which is very, very grounded element, which talks of survival. Then we came to our Swadhisthana chakra, that the element is water. So now we have come up little in the flow movement. So our now it is talking about our emotions and our creativity and our feeling and our sexuality. Then we rise up to the Manipur chakra, which the element is fire. So as our desires come through the Swadhisthana chakra, those desires come into action when our Manipur chakra becomes activated. It gives fire to that desires, right? It gives fire in the belly, the willpower, and all these things happen when it comes to Manipur chakra. And as all these chakras are completely in balance, then our Anahat chakra opens up completely, and then it goes so much, it clouds our whole being, our physical being, our mental being, completely from inside. Like air, it reaches to every cell, every pore of our body, so that we are in completely state of love, compassion. So this chakra talks of love and compassion, and the color of this chakra is green, and the mantra which is associated with this chakra is Lam. And in the lotus petals, when the lotus petals are 12 lotus petals for this chakra maximum, because it is all love and it opens up completely. So the body, celestial body, the planet which is associated with this chakra is Venus. Venus, the planet of love, which we say always. That's why, and the gunas which are associated with this. अभी तक हम लोग tamas में थे और rajas में थे. अब we are moving up to the sattva gun, right, which is very sattvic, subtle, pure, and light, full of light. So all this we are now going to see. And Anahat Chakra always talks of love, yes. And the symbol is, yes, if you see the symbol, I have deliberately put it in our group, the symbol of our Anahat Chakra. एक triangle ऐसा बनता है और एक triangle नीचे से ऊपर बनता है. Have you seen the symbol of Anahat Chakra? If you want, you can see it again in our this thing. I will take it out and you see. So what does it signifies? So if you could see, two triangles are there. Can you see it? Yeah. So one triangle is pointed up and the other triangle is pointed down, and the center part is taken with the Anahat Chakra. So all these two triangles, what these two triangles are suggesting, upper three chakras and the lower three chakras. So the triangle which is pointing up talks of Sahasrar, Agya, and Vishuddha Chakra. And the lower pointing chakra talks of मूलाधार चक्र, स्वादिष्ठान चक्र एंड मणिपुर चक्र. और उसके सेंटर में आता है हमारा अनाहत चक्र. So this way it is completely in center. That's why we always say heart as our center of our body, center of our being is what heart is. So that's why heart always talks of the center, seeing the relationship among these lower chakras. Chakra 1 is about material objects and that are separate, distinct, and are solid. It all talks about gross elements. And the chakra 2, Swadhisthana, talks about our desires which arise and it flows with the water element and reaches to the Manipur chakra. And now this Manipur chakra gives rise to the desires into action with the help of the fire in the belly. And then that energy is created. And this energy is created in the form of love, which flows completely into our being in our system in the through Anahat Chakra. So now we have reached the center point of chakra. Even in our language, normal language, we say heart refers to the center as go to the heart of the matter. This is our spiritual center, our core, the place that unites forces of above and below, right? The forces which are above and they are always the below. So usko unite karne wala, this is the chakra. And this the task of this chakra. What is the work of this chakra? The chakra integrates the balance. It integrates, it unites the balance between the upper chakras and the lower chakras. So now we will see that, what they call that every chakra makes you learn something to rise above our own nature, to make our nature a better, to enhance our qualities. Always these chakra talks about. So we are always upward moving. So this, we try to move upward and learn something new. So it is always a natural urge to rise, like a little worm. Also, when we see a worm, it always tries to climb up, to move ahead. So a bird always will like to go up in the sky. It will try to fly up in the sky. A human being may want to become rich. If they have this much of money, every human wants more than what he has now. So in that, for him, that is the way of progressing to become more powerful, to become more famous. So everyone has a different means to grow. So whatever means they are, there nothing is right and wrong here. So many people want to grow through money, many people want to grow through their knowledge, many people want to grow through their creativity. So everything is they say is right. So we should not judge with what is right and wrong. So we sometimes think that people who are running after money is not good, but probably that is his staircase, that is his way of using his energy to progress like that. So we should accept that also. So heart chakra, when we say it's a center of love, as spirit and matter are combined, like Shiva and Shakti का जो combination है, जब दोनों मिलते हैं तो they meet at the heart center. So we need all our chakras functioning in order to create and maintain it. So to maintain this love, our other chakras has to be completely in balance. That is the importance of this chakra. So especially our lower chakras should be completely in balance. Even our Vishuddha chakra should be balanced to communicate that love. Our Vishuddha chakra has to be in balance, right? So they say the element, yeah, and the very important part of this chakra is that the element which is air of this chakra, it is very subtle. It is very light. It is least dense of all the physical elements when we compare to our earth element, fire, water, and then air. It is least dense. It mingles anywhere. It flows everywhere. So this air element is associated commonly with the knowledge and things that are expansive. We expand, we can expand as much as possible with this element of air. And our spirit can go anywhere if we are completely with this air element, with this heart chakra. We can go anywhere. So as it also symbolizes simplicity, lightness, softness. Air represents all these qualities. So when we say, when we fall in love with someone, we are in the air. Aaj main upar, aasman niche, and all those songs we all know na, that we are walking in the air types. So why we say? Because it is connected with our heart. That love gives you that feeling, yeah, that walking on in the air, and you feel very light. So all this spaciousness, is, you feel that lot of space is there in my heart. And then that space, you can accompany so many people. When you have not many space in your heart, आप कितने लोगों को प्यार कर सकते हो, दे सकते हो, unconditional, if that love is completely pure. But there comes time when we combine love with attachment. The problem starts there, that we will talk later on. Okay. So lastly, air represents breath also. What we breathe, it keeps us alive. That breath, that air, it's a vital for our body to stay alive, or to stay in a functional mode. So our Hindus, we call it, it's a prana. So actually breath is not prana, but pran, to move, to stay, breath is the means. जैसे हम ट्रेन में बैठ के भी हम वन डेस्टिनेशन से दूसरे डेस्टिनेशन में जाते हैं, वैसे ही breath is like a train and prana is like us. So pran sits in the train of breath and moves from one destination to another. So for pran to move, to sustain, to stay, breath is very essential. Are you getting it? Air is like a bridge. We always talk, it's bridge between our body, our mind, our soul. It connects our body with our mind, and with our soul. So doesn't mean that air is soul, doesn't mean that air is body, doesn't mean air is our thoughts or feelings. No, it is just a medium which connects with all three elements of our system, right? So then what we say, yeah, what prevents us from being in the heart space? We are not, most of the time we are not in our heart space. Heart space, and we are not always in love. We have many other emotions come, right? Love is very difficult for us to come. When these lower chakras are not balanced, we are not in our heart space. अगर आपको लगता है कि आप कभी कभी गुस्सा हो जाते हो, या किसी को हेट करते हो, या किसी को डिसलाइक करते हो, या किसी का कुछ अच्छा नहीं लगता है, दैट मीन्स अवर लोअर चक्रास में some imbalance in my lower chakras. This chakra is that we say it's a balancing between this upper chakras and the lower chakras. That's why our heart chakra to balance, to function in a normal way is very difficult, because हमारे नीचे के 3 chakras completely balance होने चाहिए. And as we have learned about these 3 chakras, it's not very easy to balance all the 3 chakras, as we know. Our Muladhar, our Swadhisthana, our Manipur chakra को हमें balance में रखना बहुत मुश्किल है. We have to work a lot to keep them in balance. Then our heart chakra will open up completely. So the demon emotion of this chakra is grief, sadness. Lots of sadness makes us in grief. तो grief में हम कब रहते हैं? जब हम sadness को collect करके रखते हैं. हमारा जो, the sad state of mind we prolong for a long period of time, that feeling turns into grief. And that grief is the demon energy of this chakra. So as grief, जैसे अब अगर someone dies in our family, that sadness, if we continue with that sadness, it turns into grief. So we are not talking about that also. The grief is when we miss on our own true self. If we are not connected to our own true self, that is our biggest grief. हम अपने real self से जब connect नहीं रहते हैं ना, like pure consciousness से, we are always into a dvand or duality state. whether I should do this, I should not do that, whether I should like this person, not like this. Sometimes I'm liking the person, sometimes I'm not liking the person. Always in some duality I'm there. That means my heart chakra is not functioning well, right? So when we are expecting, and when what happens mostly, हम खुश कब रहते हैं जब हम किसी से अप्रूवल एक्सपेक्ट करते हैं, कि वैलिडेट करते हैं कि तुम मुझे बोलो मैं अच्छी हूं, तब आई विल बी इन अ हैप्पी स्टेट, देन आई विल लाइक यू, then I will love you. But if you, the moment you say you are not good, you have done this wrong, you have done this mistake, then immediately my that love or whatever that emotion I call myself, it completely will change into dislike, right? So love, heart chakra basically works on our rejection of people to us. Rejection, we fear rejection. That's why heart chakra kabhi open nahi hota hai. The moment someone rejects us, our ideas also for that matter, oh, your ideas, this is not right. If I say, I will change the time of our dhyan session from evening to morning, no, I just reject this idea, I don't approve it, Archana. This is completely worse idea. If you all say this, what will I do? Oh my God, everyone has rejected my idea. So should I continue with it or not? Or should I like these people? अभी तक तो मेरे को बहुत अच्छे लगते थे सब लोग. अब suddenly should I be in that state of dislike? So we fear that, and that fear again then make me sad. And I completely, constantly, I want some approval from you people. In general, we all seek that approval from people. So that rejection, it completely imbalance my internal state. And I cannot accept myself then. If someone rejects me, for me accepting myself also becomes difficult. फिर मुझे अपने आप ऊपर डाउट होने लगता है कि if I've taken this decision of changing timings of evening to morning, is it right decision? I am doubting my pure self, that inner consciousness, I start doubting. Just because few of you have rejected my idea of changing the timings. So this happens, this may be a very small example, but in our life that many things happen like this. अगर हम कुछ ideas किसी के सामने express करते हैं and someone rejects those ideas, suddenly we start doubting and we become unstable in our heart chakra. But heart chakra is, it is an integrator. It combines the emotions. वो कहते हैं ना, जैसे सीपीयू हमारे कंप्यूटर में जो सीपीयू रहता है, इट जस्ट इंटीग्रेट्स ऑल द इंफॉर्मेशन एंड देन इट प्रोसेस करके वो भेजता है इंफॉर्मेशन को. वैसे हमारा हार्ट है, सब तरह के फीलिंग्स, इमोशन सब जगह से लेके हमारा हार्ट रखता है अपने पास, एंड देन इट विल स्टार्ट प्रोसेस करके, इट विल स्टार्ट in another emotions and feelings, it will start projecting in your body, in your being. So many times if the sad feeling is a rejection feeling, is that my body will start coming with some disease or some problem in my physical being. And if someone appreciates me, approves of me, validates me, then it will process, and it will come out in a very different manner. It will come out in a form of love, or happiness or acceptance, and that way it will come. So ये जो लोगों का अप्रूवल या हमें क्यों चाहिए रहता है, क्योंकि हम अपने आप को अप्रूव नहीं करते हैं. वी डोंट अप्रूव अवरसेल्फ, राइट? आई फॉर एग्जांपल, if someone says, I say to Varlakshmi, I don't like you. So you will say probably, वो तो she used to like me, but now she doesn't like me. That means Archana is very cold and she is very detached towards me. So you will have those, little bit of negative feelings. You will start doubting yourself. Why she doesn't like me? What is in me which she doesn't approve? Right? That doubt will come in you. Self-doubt. And that self-doubt will bring less love for yourself. See, I'm trying to give you the reasons why we don't love ourselves, and why we can't love ourselves. And then that's why we can't, spread love to others, because we don't love ourselves more. We don't accept ourselves the way we are. So, ये cycle है, ये acceptance, rejection, validation, So the moment someone reject us or we don't get the validation, we start self-doubt hota hai, self-doubt hota hai, so there is a uh, imbalance in my heart chakra. So that love factor is nowhere there. There's no joy. So the grief ka opposite joy hai. If I am not in the grief, in the sadness feeling, then I should be completely in a joyful manner. I should be completely in joy. Like children are always in joy. If you see little children, they are always this. If they find they are fancy everything, they admire everything. They are very open. So children are always in that state. Can be always be in that state of joyful state. So this energy, this we can transform this energy of grief into joy energy. And but how we will transform that is a major question that we will come again. So this guilt, shame, fear, ये जो हमारे नीचे के 3 चक्रास के जो demon feelings थे ना, fear comes from Muladhara, guilt comes from Swadhisthana, and shame comes from Manipur chakra. ये तीनों, all these feelings also affect our heart chakra, because unconditionally we don't associate ourselves, we don't give ourselves those unconditional acceptance, unconditional love, approval. That's why our chakras get imbalanced. All abuses, people abuse us for some or the other reason, they reject us, then again we get disturbed and our chakras get completely disturbed. So self rejection is the major thing which imbalance our chakra. Then it doesn't get that joy, we don't get that joy, we don't get that love, that we don't get that compassion goes beyond joy, beyond love. Agar hum love ही नहीं कर पाते, we are not in love with ourselves, that compassion I will not have for you. If I don't have love for you, I can't have compassion for you. As simple as that. If I can't love myself, I can't compassionate towards myself. So compassion is much more than love. So compassion, हम कहते हैं I am compassionate towards you, very easily we use this word, but no, we cannot be compassionate towards anyone until and unless I don't love that person unconditionally. Unconditional love is very rare, very very rare. हम कहते हैं हम बच्चों को unconditional love करते हैं, but no, we don't love our children also unconditionally. The moment my child rebel against me, rebel against my ideas, rebel against many things, through rebel against our thought process, the family, what we call the family traditions or something, if the child starts rebelling, will I be in love with that thought of his or of him? Will I be approve him? क्योंकि हम बचपन से हम बच्चों को कहते आते हैं कि I will love you or I will like you if you do this, if you get this many marks, then I will give you this gift. So they know ये करने से ये मिलता है, वो करने से वो मिलता है. तो हमने वो thought process we have inculcated in our kids. We may have changed over a period of time after reading this, after knowing this, but when the actual time was there to put those values in our kids, we have given sometimes the wrong values to them. That's why they are also confused between love, between compassion, between, self-approval, rejection. ये सब चीजों की वजह से उनके भी feelings get disturbed. As now we are trying to solve our confusion in life, they will have to come across their own ways and methods to solve their own problems. Heart chakra is, what will they say? Heart chakra talks about relationships a lot. If your heart chakra is not in balance, your family relationships will be, your family relationship will disturb completely. You will not be in a good relationship with any one family member of your family. So they say like children follow us, they repeat the same pattern like we have done. हम जैसे कहते like father like son, the saying always goes. They inherit few things from the family, but as we meditate or once we accept ourselves unconditionally, we start, our heart chakra starts becoming stronger. So acceptance is the key. Always, I will keep talking about acceptance. I will keep talking about unconditional. These two words will keep happening in this when we talk about Anahat Chakra, because these are two very important words we should, associate with Heart Chakra. Unconditional love and accept ourselves the way we are. When we do this, we will do it for everyone, right? So balance, maintaining the balance in the relationship comes only with these two factors: unconditional love and acceptance of our own self and them as the family members are. So in family, love, this feeling keeps all the members together, so then they can conduct their business of life and raise their children with this feeling of love. In a group, when we are in this group, like this our dhyan session group, love again, there is some common factor which keeps together. Dhyan is the common factor which is keeping together, but then slowly then we start getting connected, associate with each other with some feelings. It's not only now dhyan. Now we have some feelings for each one of us. Right. So slowly, because our heart chakra is opening, we are accepting each one of us as they are. Are you getting it? We need one reason to connect, but that reason will open up our heart chakra slowly, slowly, because we start associating with through dhyan. I'm associating with you guys. Otherwise, I wouldn't have met Sangeeta. Otherwise, I wouldn't have met Sharmili. Otherwise, I wouldn't have get so close to Varalakshmi. Because of dhyan, I have come close with them. So I have started knowing you, some traits of you. I started associating with that, and I started getting some feelings for you. And that feeling is coming through my heart chakra. So that will, whether now you will be in my dhyan session or no, that feeling will always stay. So we need some reason in family also, binding is always happening through love, through heart chakra, with Anahat Chakra, right? And what are the unbalanced behavior pattern of this chakra? When there is excessive energy in this chakra, then what happens? We become codependent on each other. We have seen this in our Manipur chakra also. Same happens with Anahat chakra also. If this is too much, the energy is in the Anahat chakra, then we are depending on each other. If you come with me to the movie, I will go. If you are happy, I am happy. If if you will say yes to me to my this project, then I will go ahead with the project. Otherwise, I will not go. So I need, assurance. I need that validation. I'm codependent on someone for everything. Right. So this happens when my chakra is, because I feel that I love you. I feel that I like Varalakshmi so much that till Varalakshmi doesn't tell me that Archana, you are doing very good, your session, yes, go with Anahat Chakra, you talk about Anahat Chakra. So I will talk only about Anahat Chakra when Varalakshmi tells me to talk about Anahat Chakra. This is a codependency. I will not talk unless I may want to talk about Anahat Chakra, but someone is validating my thought process. I am dependent on that. So this is a codependency, which we are many times husband-wife relationship is also very codependent. If you see, if husband is happy, I am happy. If husband is sad, I am sad. If children are happy, I am happy. If children are sad, I am sad. नहीं होता है. We should have our own, Anahat Chakra strong. I should not be dependent. If you are sad, I support you. I will help you to come out of your sadness, but doesn't mean that I have to be sad. Same goes along with, और हमको लगता है हम बहुत प्यार करते हैं. This is love. What we name this. My son is unhappy. I am unhappy. So what I think, oh, I love him so much. That's why this is happening. No, this is codependency. I should be compassionate towards my son, my husband, or my family members if they are sad or going through something. But I should not become sad. If I really love them, what will I do? I will stay in the state of complete balanced state, and I will help that person to see things in a right manner, in a right perspective, to help that person to come out of his or her sadness. अगर मैं भी उसके साथ सैड हो जाती हूँ तो क्या फायदा हुआ? चल तू भी सैड, मैं भी सैड, हाथ मिला के चलते हैं दोनों सैड सैड. So we are not helping each other, right? So this is not love. So see, we should break this myth of love, which we feel that we love each other, we love each other. This is not a love. This is attachment, right? Then what happens? हम बाउंड्रीज, ये जो है हम बाउंड्रीज क्रॉस कर जाते हैं. देयर इज नो बाउंड्रीज, डिस्क्रिमिनेशन रहता है, पुअर बाउंड्रीज होती है. इफ यू आर सैड, आई एम क्रॉसिंग द बाउंड्री, माय बाउंड्री, एंड गोइंग टू योर बाउंड्री, एंड आई एम बिकमिंग सैड. सो देयर इज नो कोडिपेंडेंसी है, फिर देयर आर नो बाउंड्रीज of emotions. My emotions are, I'm carrying my emotions with your emotions. I'm just attaching my emotions to your emotions. So this happens, then we become very possessive. When our this is overbalanced, we are possessing, we are demanding, we cling a lot to that person. And then if that person doesn't give into our demands, then we become fearful. That fear starts coming in. Oh, ये मेरे को छोड़ के तो नहीं चला जाएगा, ये चली जाएगी, मेरे से दूर तो नहीं चला जाएगा. So that fear comes. Then again, it is not love. So this is only for us to, when we are talking about chakras, we should just understand our emotions. It is nothing we have to, by heart what this chakra is, what this chakra is going to give me. मुझे याद करना है सब कुछ नहीं. It is the way of understanding our feelings, our emotions, which we connect with, very wrongly connect with our relationships. Okay, I will not go off the track again. Otherwise, I will lose track. Again, jealousy. If we are too much overactive रहता है, then we become jealous of people also. क्योंकि she has that, I don't have it. And that jealousy reduces the flow of love. And if that flow reduce होता है, then our limited knowledge, limited thinking हो जाता है. Then our heart chakra becomes constrained. It closes. Right? So jealousy should not be there. Then we become too much self-sacrificing. Our Anahat Chakra कुछ ज़्यादा ही imbalance होता है. अगर towards excessive imbalance, then what happens? We become too much of self-sacrificing attitude हो जाता है. Like if my son comes from hostel, what will I do? I will prepare so many things for him in a day only. अरे मेरा बच्चा आया है. Oh, I have to make this, I have to make this, I have to make this. And if he doesn't eat, why? Why are you not eating? Don't you like this? अब तुझे मेरा बनाया हुआ अच्छा ही नहीं लगता. अरे, it has nothing to do that with that. What you love, you are showing your love through that cooking. And if your child eats, you feel okay, that child loves me, that's why he's eating. If he doesn't eat, oh, doesn't he love me? He doesn't respect my love, or he doesn't respect me, or he doesn't like my cooking now. So we start, questioning the child's feelings towards us. So we become sad, and then I feel rejected, that my son has rejected my cooking. So there should not be this self-sacrificing attitude also. उतना ही बनाओ, उतना ही करो जितना फिजिकली आपको पॉसिबल है. उस पूरे प्यार से बनाओ. Put that, love emotion into that. One dish you make, but with love. And whatever, whether he eats, he doesn't eat, she eats, she doesn't eat, it is not affecting your love for that person. ये सेल्फ सैक्रिफाइसिंग एटीट्यूड को हम अगेन कहते हैं, बिकॉज आई एम लव दैट पर्सन सो मच, दैट्स व्हाई आई एम डूइंग सो मच फॉर दैट. अगेन दैट इज रॉन्ग. व्हेन द एनर्जी इज डेफिशिएंट, अब अगर इन अनाहत चक्र दैट एनर्जी इज लिटिल लो, सो व्हाट हैपेंस? वी बिकम एंटी सोशल. We will not talk. If I am with 4 people new, I will not talk to that person on my own, because I feel that person may reject me. That person may not like me. That person may not like my nature, but that person may not like to be my friend. तो हम एंटी सोशल हो जाते हैं. हम चुपचाप बैठे रहेंगे कोने में. इन द if you go to a party, or if you go to some gathering, so I will not make my first move. Though I may like someone there, I want to talk to that person, I want to appreciate, but because of that low energy, that my Anahat Chakra is not functioning well, I will not do it, because I fear criticism. I fear judgmental. I don't like people rejecting me. So nobody will come close to me, because I will put that barrier around me. I am sitting in a corner. Touch me not. and then the person will not come to me. And I will become critical of बैठे what will I do then? I will become critical of others. Oh, how much she's talking. Oh, वो ज़्यादा smart नहीं बन रही है. Oh, she has so much of attitude. Oh, she has done so much of makeup or something like that, you know. So when we are sitting and in a corner judging people, because I am not open with people, I am not open my heart chakra. My heart chakra is completely low in the energy. So I will do this. I will become antisocial, I will become critical, I will become judgmental, and I will be intolerant of my own self and others also. Since I am intolerant of my own self, क्योंकि मेरे में इतना energy नहीं है कि I go and talk to others. इतनी, you know, my Manipur chakra here, and my Manipur chakra is not functioning well. It is not giving me, you know, that willpower, that fire to come and talk, though I want to. So here, my Manipur chakra is blocked, so my Anahat chakra will not open up. So how everything is connected. So I'm intolerant towards everyone. So either I will be very perfectionist, or I see imperfection in everyone because I want everything to be perfect. तो मुझे सब में imperfection दिखेगा. And though I will not like to talk or to be friends with that person, then I will not have compassion and empathy towards people. As simple as that. अगर love ही नहीं है तो compassion, empathy is higher than love. So I won't have that. Right? I will feel very lonely and isolated. If my this chakra's energy is low, I will feel very lonely because obviously I have myself have kept myself, you know, completely in my own zone. I'm not crossing my boundaries. So I feel isolated and I feel very lonely, single. And because then I will have the fear of intimacy in the relationships. I will put that barrier. I will not go to with any person, even my husband, probably with someone with his wife, someone with his children. They will not fear that intimacy because he will not open up. He will not open up with his emotions with that person. And we all realize that if you are not opening it with anyone, then that closeness we don't feel with that person. If I'm very formal with you, oh, how are you? Good. How's the weather? Very nice. Perfect. Life is completely good. So do you think I will be very close to you if I'm talking only on this, you know, outside tangent में मैं बात कर रही हूँ, in the outside boundary I'm talking to you, and I'm not trying to break that circle and try to penetrate inside you, talking more some things which are meaningful to you, meaningful to me. If I'm not doing that, how will I become close to you? And how will I start liking you? If I don't like you, how will I love you? How will I have compassion towards you? How will I have empathy towards you? I will not have all these things because I have closed myself. I'm an introvert. And then I feel, if I am introvert, that I am very nice person. Just because I'm introvert. I feel that I have protected myself, you know, from all other. And then someone says little bit of, you know, smallest of critical thing or something which I don't approve of, I will go into my shell more. क्योंकि हमने अपने आप को ओपन में रखा ही नहीं है, you know. How should I, you know, make it understand? I want to make you understand this. I have not opened up myself, my feelings towards anyone, so someone attacks me in a slightest of a manner will affect me. Like extroverts को आप कुछ भी बोल दो, the people who are extrovert, आप उनको थोड़ा बहुत कुछ बोल दो कि यार, if I'm an extrovert and if you say, Archana, today your talk was not up to the mark. Archana, today you were, you know, stopping and talking and you were not giving right information. So I will say, oh, right, is it so? I will take that in my stride. But if you say this to an introvert, so what that introvert say, मैं तो कभी इसको कभी कुछ बोलती नहीं है. Who is she to say me all these things? So I don't like it. I don't accept. I don't approve. So this person is completely out of my checklist. I disapprove of this person, and then I will I will go in my shell more and more. The distance between this person and me become much more. I won't accept it. So you should start opening with people, to so that your character opens up, your feelings open up, and then your heart opens up. That's why we say, no, open up your heart, love, feeling of love को हमें जितना बढ़ाना है, आपको heart space उतनी ज्यादा create करनी पड़ेगी. That is what love is. Okay, now if this such a thing, again I have gone off track. Now what things will happen if this energy is low, Anahat energy is low? I will fear the intimacy in the relationship. I will become a narcissist. What will I feel? I'm very special. I am correct all the time, and people should respect me. This feeling starts coming to you because you are into your own shell. You are the king of your own self. You are the queen of your own self, and you are so much, into that self approval ego zone that you can't see beyond anything. Then you become a narcissist. Or narcissist को थोड़ा सा भी criticism just cannot take it. A smallest of criticism cannot take it. So these silly things happen. And what happens when we are in completely balanced behavior pattern? We are in self-love mode. Then you can hold yourself completely the way you are. You are very sensitive, kind. You will be a very good friend for your own self. So you are all these things to your own self. So you definitely will be all these things to others who are around you. So you will you will not hold yourself, but you will hold yourself. You will be very careful about yourself. You will be holding yourself you are holding a glass mirror in your hand. Do your feelings, you will take care of your feelings, you will take care of your emotions in a very positive manner, not in a narcissist way or not in a negative way. You will see to it that I should not hurt my feelings. I should not hurt my feelings. I'm not bothered about you, whether you are hurting my feelings, but I should not hurt my feelings. If I'm taking care of my feelings, then definitely I will be taking care of your feelings also. So each chakra, it receives its energy and it transfers that energy to your Anahat Chakra. So it has to be in alignment. All these three chakras, हमारे नीचे के three chakras जो है alignment में रहेंगे with our Sushumna Nadi. That Sushumna Nadi which goes through the center of our spine. So if they are aligned with my Sushumna Nadi, my heart chakra will be in the center, completely in a balanced way. It will be aligned with my other emotions, with other chakras also. Then I will have healthy relationships with everyone. I will accept imperfection in you. If you are imperfect, I won't mind. I won't mind if you are not doing some particular work in the way I want. I won't mind if you are sometimes saying wrong things to me. I won't mind if you are failing in your duties sometimes. Because I know that I also do that. I know that I also make some mistakes. I know that I'm also imperfect in my emotions. So these then I accept everyone. So my relationship with everyone will be good. My ability to reach out to everyone will be more. I will be able to take that person in my own energy field. I won't mind that person coming near me also. I will be more in that forgiveness mode and then compassionate mode. Compassion will grow in me if I'm in that space. So I will be loving everyone more and more, right? So there will be unconditional love and friendship towards my own self. So I will be distributing that unconditional love to everyone. Acceptance is the key for love and friendship. Self-acceptance is our first chance to practice unconditional love. So we have to keep this in our mind. Self-acceptance is our first chance to practice unconditional love. If I want to love myself unconditionally, I should accept myself the way I am. Good, bad, ugly, whatever. I should accept myself, right? Then only I will be loving myself unconditionally. Now, what are the issues which are related with this chakra? If I am reaching out to you, how do I reach out to the others? Is the question. अगर मैं किसी से रिलेशन रखती हूँ तो मेरा एजेंडा क्या है? What is my motive of keeping relationship with someone? Do I reach out to others in return for something? कि कभी मुझे इससे कभी काम पड़ेगा तो इसलिए मैं इससे रिलेशनशिप रखती हूँ, और इज इट जस्ट sake of keeping a relationship? So ये issues हो सकते हैं which we have to look at our own self when I am in relationship with anyone, friends, maids, the vegetable vendor, or my family members, or my relatives, or my neighbors. So we have to check ourselves why I am in relationship with that person. What do I seek from that relationship? Am I seeking something? मेरा कुछ ulterior motive है? Accept करना है. We have to accept it. If there is ulterior motive, accept it. Okay, fine. This is my ulterior motive. Never be in the denial, because denial will again make your heart space close. So never deny yourself if it is this feeling also. So are you seeking something from someone, or is it only for the joy of being with someone that you want to make relationship with? Do you seek that person's energy, or that person's love, or that person's validation कि that person should validate me? इसके लिए तुम्हें चाहिए approval, के लिए चाहिए कि कोई मुझे हर चीज के लिए oh good, very good, come on, buck up, some pat on the back every time you need. That's why you want that person um, in your relationship zone. So हम अभी कुछ दिन पहले I think in WhatsApp there was this मैसेज सर्कुलेटिंग, जिंदगी में आधे से ज्यादा रिश्ते तो हम निभाते हैं क्योंकि कभी आगे जाकर काम आ सकते हैं. Right? I have just few days back I came into this and I realized that yes, we do that. We do that. We don't accept it, but yes, we do that. हम जिंदगी में आधे से ज्यादा इसलिए रिश्ते रखते हैं कि कभी हमें आगे जाके, जैसे हम अपने क्लोसेट में अननेसेसरी कपड़े रखते हैं या अननेसेसरी चीजें रखते हैं कि आगे जाके हमें ये काम आ सकते हैं. Similarly, we do with relationships also. Right? So we have to find this out. See, there's nothing right and wrong, but at least try to know yourself. That is what we are here for. Anything you want to say, Varlakshmi? Okay.
Vaini,
So,
what is apathy? You are using the word apathy, compassion.
Empathy. Empathy is like more than sympathy. Empathy, like if you're going through some feeling, I can completely understand that feeling in my own heart space. It's beyond compassion. It is not compassion. Compassion me, I can see that you need some, you are in a problem, and I will be helpful to you. So out of compassion, I will help you, right? But I exactly, I don't understand that feeling what you're going through. Empathy is that. Empathy means क्या है? जैसे मैंने तुमको अपने में देखा. I see you in me. Is empathy.
Shall I?
I can see your feelings. I can feel those feelings in me. If you are crying, those tears comes in my eyes because I can feel your feelings. And then on that basis, if I am able to help you, that empathy feeling, that help will be beyond something. See, having that feeling may be there. Like if, for example, if my children are going through something and I will be very empathetic, I can feel they are going through something and I will also probably cry. If they are crying, I will also cry. But can I, transfer their energy into mine? Do I have that power? Because if these sages and these spiritual masters who have reached their Anahat Chakra is completely open up, na? They can they have those siddhis. They can transfer your sadness into there. They can transfer if you have having some pain in your back. They are so empathetic that they will take that pain from you and they will transfer it in their body. Are you getting it? This is empathy. So compassion से भी ऊपर है empathy, which we lack. We don't have that, ability to be empathized. We can understand that what you're going through. I can understand. I can, yes, sometimes feel also, but I cannot take your sadness, your problem in me. right? So empathy is way beyond us at present. But then many people have achieved this, many sages and many rishi munis and many um, masters like this Sai Baba and Shirdi ke Sai Baba and Gajanan Maharaj, what we call, and these people, they're very empathetic. They can, transfer your sadness, your problem into them. They have this. So they are beyond. Okay. So this is empathy. Lastly, this heart chakra needs to be balanced between input and output. हमारा बहुत हमको उसके ऊपर ध्यान दें. Energy which we are giving and energy we are taking. We have to be very, what happens, we say कि आप जितना प्यार दोगे प्यार उतना बढ़ता है. This is very true. The more you give love, the more it will increase. You will start getting love also. So you're always in love, that feeling of love. But they say if the moment your energy becomes little less, and this energy, how it will become less? If you are not completely in a balanced manner, if your some chakra gets imbalanced, so your anahat, that love energy will become less. But still, तुमको लगता है कि अरे नहीं energy तो उन्होंने कहा you have to distribute the energy, so I have to keep giving energy. Then you become so weak in that you will start feeling other problems. So इतना भी ज्यादा नहीं देना है कि you will imbalance your anahat chakra. And what physical disorders you get when this chakra is imbalanced? The disorders of heart, lungs, thymus, breast, arms. You will get shortness of breath, asthmatic feeling. You will get the people who are having asthma, they have a closed anahat chakra. Ladies go through breast cancer. Again, their anahat chakra is not balanced because that oxygen, they are not getting enough oxygen, air, because air is the element of anahat chakra. So whatever diseases associated with air or oxygen, we will face those problems in our physical body. So oxygen must be constantly supplied to each and every cell, and otherwise all the cells die. And for that, you have to have a very proper breathing. Your oxygen or your air quantity which we need. That's why that pranayam helps. Then immune system हमारा deficient हो जाता है. Tension हमारे shoulder blades में यहाँ pain होता है. So that is again the sign of imbalanced anahat chakra. The chest, men mostly have this heart attacks because again their anahat chakra is blocked, right? And ladies get through this breast cancer because they don't accept themselves. Women don't accept themselves easily. They lack self love. उनको लगता है दूसरों के लिए करो, दूसरों के लिए करो, हमारे लिए तो कुछ भी करेगा चलेगा, कोई कुछ भी हमें दे दे हम खा लेंगे. Types of, we always keep ourselves last. So we don't accept ourselves. We lack in that love. We don't give love to our own self. And that's why our chakra gets blocked. And then we have this problem of breast cancer. And men gets these heart attacks. Right? That the shorten of breaths, that is asthma, also because of imbalanced heart chakra. So what we should be doing now to I will 5 minutes and I will do just start fast. We have to again meditation, deep meditation. इसमें जितना ज़्यादा meditation करोगे उतना अच्छा है. It's not like only what half an hour or 1 hour. More 2-3 hours of meditation you will need. Lots of meditation is need to burn out the karmas. Your karma should burn. Then push. What unconditional acceptance of self, love and approval are basic to our personal growth. And as we accept ourselves, we will be able to love ourselves unconditionally, right? Then appreciate yourself a lot. Start appreciating others also. Everyone likes appreciation, and appreciation is the bridge between that you and your the feeling of love, anahat chakra. The more you appreciate others, that feeling you are creating that feeling of love in someone. Learn to appreciate others and yourself as much as you can. Not out of something I can get from you, but just like that. And then forgive and forget attitude. If you cannot forgive, then at least try to forget. Again, this is difficult, but then the more you open up your chakra, it is easy to forgive person because you are forgiving yourself also. So you can forgive others. Practice this seva bhav, service without expectation. Do some selfless service. Start join some organization, something which you are giving your services to people. This will increase your heart chakra. It open up completely. This to selfless service always opens your heart chakra more and more. So give something selflessly without any expectation. Neither some simple thank you also, nor a simple acknowledgement also. nothing, no expectations. It will then go transcend your ego, go beyond your ego. There is no greater way to invite love than to offer it first. So first offer love instead of कि अगर वो मुझे प्यार देगी तो मैं उसको प्यार दूंगी types. No, give your love first. Doesn't matter that person is giving you love or not. We all want love. We all need love. So what's wrong in that if I'll give love? The more I give, the more I will have. Right? So to offer that, give that offer, that feeling of safety and acceptance to another, which you always wanted. So give that safety, that acceptance to that the person, whoever comes near you. And so that that person will flourish, that person will have that, feeling of gratitude, feeling of love will come into that energy of love will come into that person. And then we have to, this chakra is always a good healer. It heals any kind of, grief and sadness. It has that much of force. So love heals everything. Love is a best healer. आप कितने भी दुख से जा रहे हैं, कितने भी प्रॉब्लम से जा रहे हैं, but if someone gives you unconditional love, your problem may not get solved, but you will be able to, face that problem, face that sadness, that grief a lot. That is the USP of this chakra. What asanas you should be doing to, increase the energy in this chakra? Bhujangasana, Matsyasana, Chakrasana, Ushtrasana, that is camel pose, Setubandhasana, Anjaneya asana, that is low lunge pose, जो हम सूर्य नमस्कार में करते हैं. And then lastly, Shavasana. And then pranayam is the major thing which will enhance your flow of air in your heart chakra and your body. Anulom Vilom Bhastrika. And then deep breathing. Keep doing deep breathing whenever you can. Bandh, if you know Bandh, this Mool Bandh, Udyan Bandh, and kaun sa third Bandh? This third Bandh. Udyan Bandh, Mool Bandh, and anybody can help me? What is the third Bandh? Anyways, I'm not remembering. So this will help you if you lock. Bandhs means lock. So you would inhale and lock that air inside you. Let that air prana flow inside your body. So the bandhs help you. Jalandhar bandh. Third bandh is Jalandhar bandh. So if you apply these bandhs, it will increase the love energy and Anahat Chakra a lot. So this is it about the Anahat Chakra. Now on Wednesday, we will do the exercise meditation on this chakra. I hope you get it. Thank you so much. See you on Wednesday. If you have any queries, you can ask me on that day. I will like to start another chakra. If I am done with Vishuddha Chakra, I will start it on Friday itself, because again, a week or so, some problem is I will not say problem. There's some guests are coming to my house. I have to go somewhere out. So I will not get time. So I will start with Vishuddha Chakra this week only if possible, or else then next week. Okay. See you on Wednesday. Bye. Thank you.